very first year teaching in Baltimore City middle school science. So since I can't put that in words, I'm going to show you what I did. Yesterday was the last day of my class. I stood on my desk and I did like this.
You gotta be quiet.
You guys will see the Rocky stack when you go to Philly. Feel the same way. Laugh at me now. Next year at the same time, we're doing the same thing. I am so blessed to be in a room filled with such hope and devotion towards ending the civil rights issue of our generation. Ensuring that every single child has the opportunity to receive a quality education. Every person in this room has a different story, a different reason for why they're here. And although each path may be different, know that all of us are in this work together. We are all striving for the same goal. My path to TFA has been sculpted in many ways by my role as a father. During my undergrad years, my wife and I were blessed with a beautiful baby girl, Smile. And when you become a parent, your life changes in so many ways. Not only do you realize that you can sleep standing up, it's possible, and you no longer have any issues with a human being urinating on you. You also learn that your life is no longer your own. The irony is, you couldn't be more happier about it. So we began to plan for Samaya's future. The kind of person we wanted her to be. The values we wanted to instill in her. And yes, we also began planning for her education. And like many of you here, I also spent a great deal of time working with underprivileged youth in religious organizations, nonprofit organizations, state attorney's office, and my entire time with these children, with our future, I couldn't stop thinking, I'm investing so much to my child. What did these kids do to deserve that lack of investment? And how can I help? I kept coming back to the same thing. They need an opportunity. How? They need a quality education. Education lay at the root of so many of their issues. And empowering that aspect of their lives could really resolve a lot of the problems that they may face. So I decided to invest in our future. I decided to join TFA. Now before I continue, I want everyone to just take a second. We're all the teachers here. We've all had our thoughts and thought about what our first day will be like, our first time in front of our kids. Take a second and take the biggest fear that you've ever had about teaching in Baltimore City. And lock that in your mind. Many of us have overcome adversity and achieved at a high level so far. But trust me when I tell you, this will be one of the most difficult years of your life. I guarantee it. Everything you hope to go right probably won't. And everything you pray won't go wrong probably will. And that fear you have locked in your mind, you'll have to face it. And you'll probably have to face fears that you've never even imagined. One of my biggest fears was that I would end up pushing a student completely away from school, away from wanting to do better, away from the classroom. And I had to face that fear one day. Let me tell you about Darrell. Darrell was one of those kids who couldn't stop getting into trouble. He seemed to find it, tag along wherever he was. And he was a great kid. He had a great heart.
He's doing something, Mama.
Just sometimes you just, end up doing the wrong thing. But Darrell was one of those kids who would always make sure his work was complete. He might be fooling around everybody else, but his essay is done. It's in the back corner. He turns it in. Everybody else is like, whoa, where'd you do that? Darrell's one of those kids, and you'll have a lot of them. And one day, we were in the classroom, and we were all writing letters and cards to the Sandy Hook Elementary School because of the tragedy that happened. And as I peered around the room, I was deep in thought, writing, making their cards, and I looked over at Darrell. He was just sitting there. He wasn't confident in anything. So I went over to him, and I said, "Hey, Darrell, what's going on? Where's your pencil?" Usually, I don't got a pencil. Where's your pencil? He looked at me. when my dad died. Nobody wrote to me when my mom died. They don't care about me. I don't care about them. I don't need to do any of this crap. I never knew about that situation with the rep. I didn't know how to react. It was in front of the whole classroom. So I decided to take him outside. We had a conversation. Didn't go well at all. And the next few days with the rep were really tough. And one night I went home and I wrote a letter. I wrote to him and I told him how sorry I was for his loss. And I told him how much I wanted to help him succeed in school and in life. And our relationship grew from there. That hard exterior that everybody's talking about, I took a little bit off of him. He joined our basketball team. He stayed after school for coach class. His behavior stopped getting in the way of a lot of his grades. And for me as a teacher, this may have been a success. It may have been a small success. Terrell, he changed. He was a little different. But for as many of those successes that you may have, you will have so many more failures, especially your first year. It became difficult in the beginning to get up and go to work every day, because this is a job that will truly test you in a plethora of ways. So in the morning when I'd wake up, the one thing I would think to myself was, if I don't, who will? I even got like a dry erase marker, and I put it on my mirror when I was getting ready for my time, and I wrote, who will? And that helped me every day. It helped me to realize how important what it was that I was doing. As a teacher, you will wear so many hats and do so many jobs. You will never just teach your subject area. Never. Your job will probably be helping Darrell learn empathy, overcome some adversity, teach a parent how to write a resume. My room was pretty much an office for all kind of crazies during lunchtime because everybody would come with all their issues. I felt like Dr. Phil. One student would come in, okay, hold up, you got 5 minutes, stay in the back, don't have talking. Okay, you gotta go, come back in. You never had any time for yourself. It was just one after the other sometimes, 3 at a time, you don't know what's going on. But that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to wear those hats too. You'll have to be a secret keeper, a bully stopper, a relationship counselor, a disciplinarian, a shoulder to lean on, a coach, an investigator, an advocate, and probably one of the more meaningful people in the lives of the children that you teach. It will be hardly easy, painfully heartwarming. It will be excruciating and extraordinary. It will be unbearably beautiful. Take solace in that struggle. Because if you don't, if we don't, then who will? Thank you.